Caralho, isso é dentro do jogo, velho. Eu tentei me esconder, guys.
How did I survive? Wait, you said you had a choice.
Yes, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been
Não consigo ver
the
muito,
crowning
né?
achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Marit, she can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware.
É,
All of it
vamos ver.
weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, if I may, I would suggest watching your next steps.
Beleza, mas não tô chegando mais nada.
There were no more antimats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we can aid them.
Ótimo.
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
It's cooled down. Actually, it's right in front of me.
Já não tô jogando nada, né, guys? Por causa do... Mais um morto aqui.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's nothing to complain about, is it?
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base.
Olá,
This is
base.
Anka. Hello, Anka. Tesla here. I can hear you.
Vamos
Reporting.
escutar.
25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on.
Salve de Andy, obrigadão pelo sorvete, seja bem-vindo, guys. Pra quem não conhece muito projeto, só fala foi lá de verdade. Segunda e quinta, a partir das 22 horas. Estamos aqui no mistério de Invincible,
Oh,
perdido numa
25th day.
civilização.
Doctor, 8
intergaláctica. Bem-vindo, guys. Pra quem não conhece o Indies aí, tá fazendo várias runzinhas lá de Elden Ring, de cosplay lá, então se vocês gostam de Elden Ring é muito bom. No campo, tá no chat, no link aí no chat. Vai pequena, está isso no nível. Começa a flutuar.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes.
Fugiu.
Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Ih, rapaz.
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal.
Olha o bichão que tá lá.
Shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Ó, temos mais história.
Hello, convoy.
Olá, escolta.
Edgar, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Ah, eles pegaram.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The
Eles
microbots,
pegaram.
they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an
Eles pegaram a relíquia daqui,
field emitted by these flies. When people displayed
da pesquisa deles,
field
e aí
men would show the flies.
esses,
At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the
eles
machines
meio
were
que
broken.
preservaram, né? Tentar pegar de volta.
That field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the
Você é
human
o cérebro humano.
Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
De efeito.
Various brain dysfunctions.
Mano, eu já tô
May
enxergando tudo
lead to the
embaçado.
arrest
Tem
of
mais
vitals.
desgraça pra acontecer?
So that's how. Barrett.
Most probably.
Por
Another
ter feito
known
conhecido
effect of
campo.
the EM field is memory loss.
Perda de memória.
The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being is such as helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
Pode aparecer de novo? Vamos crer que é possível.
All we can do now is believe that they will eventually snap out of it. And when they do, hope they won't be used as guinea pigs.
We both know this is going to be difficult.
Yes. And I don't even know if I'll survive
Um
this
round tem
mission.
no chat, guys.
Will I see them again? Will they develop properly? Even if it all works out, we will be strangers. They won't remember us. All that's left is hope. God damn it.
Perhaps reversing those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Vamos contendo como mosca. Tá.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though.
Mas tá cheio de negócio.
Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
Não sobrou ninguém?
We in it shall be
Ah, que delícia. Obrigadão,
We few,
Jorge, pelo seu resub.
we happy few.
The door to the cargo bay has
Daqui a pouco eu jogo lá pra
It
você o
won't
baúzinho.
open
Ah.
fully.
Anúncio é foda.
Freezing. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
Parabéns, ganhou um anúncio.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
De anúncio, hein? Ah lá, ó.
Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that
Já
comes to
pegaram.
mind seems absurd.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic
Nós
relationship.
vamos simbiose.
I even consider that the flies are
Anúncio com
part of the
promoção.
bushes, just like the fruits. If the flies can fly,
Quando eu voar, essas se comportam mais como
like
insetos. Não.
insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are persuading yourself to define it as a life form?
Uma forma de vida, talvez.
I haven't changed my mind. I still see it as an unusual
Eu
phenomenon.
também vejo como um fenômeno incomum.
I consider it far more dangerous than before. It's not life, no. It's quite the opposite.
Destruição.
A virus at best.
I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their
Quando eles
volume,
vão se
they
multiplicar,
settle on the metal substrate.
substrato
Form
metal.
bushes absorb raw material. And they are again ready to transform and relocate
Você
to
formar
a
e
new
transferir
source,
em nova
and
fonte.
so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being
Já
I've
ouvi
ever heard
falar.
of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Não consigo achar mais nada de interessante aqui. Já fiz o registro. Bora. Aqui, ó, tem mais uma cápsula de proteção. Eu tô notando o nome dos locais aqui, guys.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
Vamos jogar mesmo sobre...
There are powerful emitters in the center, similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only
Energobots
the
pode
emitters
se enterrar de
protrude
tal
from
forma
the
que
surface.
só emissor...
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
Chama de mosca,
We
presumo.
don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet.
Ainda.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
Ah, tá por lá, do outro lado. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho mais alguma coisa aqui que a gente pode explorar, que eu acho que eu vi que tinha. É por onde que eles chegaram, né? Do lado lá. Eles desceram lá. Olhem.
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. This registry could be valuable. Especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Será? Tirou foto nossa.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
Volta aqui, sondinha.
I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
Eu dou um jeito.
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
We can do that too. You're right, yes, sir. You're there. You make the decisions.
Não, a gente vai seguir por.
still with you?
A gente não pega também, pô.
Yeah, it's here.
A gente viu que deu uma sonda. Mas também não deu nada. Ah tá, é pra cá. O que temos aqui? Vamos ver. Registrando os capacetes. Aí. Nossa.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. Send shivers down your spine.
It's hard getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so. This
Homem, ele chegou até a comer a parte do uniforme tentando sobreviver.
He even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive.
Pesado, hein?
The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.